Hello, my amazing learners, and welcome back to the Wisdom English podcast. Let me ask you a question that I hear almost every day. Can you understand English quite well? You can watch movies, listen to podcasts, and read articles. But when it's time to actually speak, your mind suddenly goes blank. You feel stuck, and the words just won't come out. If this sounds familiar, please know you are not alone. This is one of the most common challenges for English learners, and today, we're going to tackle it head-on. I will explain why this happens and give you 5 simple, powerful tips to help you unlock your voice and start speaking more confidently and fluently. Make sure you stay with me until the very end, because I'll share a special secret that ties all these tips together, helping you bridge that gap between understanding and speaking. Let's begin. First, let me tell you a very important truth. Understanding English and speaking English are not the same thing. Many learners tell me, "Sarah, I understand almost everything, but I just cannot speak." This is very common, and there's a clear reason for it. When you are understanding, you are mostly passive. You sit, you listen, you read. Your brain is receiving English. You don't have to actively produce anything, you just need to know the meaning. But speaking is a completely different process. When you speak, you are active. Your brain needs to do many things at the same time, and it needs to do them quickly. In real time, you need to think of the correct words, organize your ideas into sentences, say those sentences with the right sounds, and do it all at a natural speed. This is truly hard, even for advanced learners. Here's the honest truth. Most learners do not practice speaking enough. They spend a lot of time reading grammar books, doing listening exercises, watching movies, or writing in English. These are all good things, but they don't directly help you speak unless you also use your voice. Speaking is a skill, just like cooking, swimming, or dancing. You only get better at it by doing it. Not just thinking, not just watching, but actively doing. And that's exactly what we're going to work on today. I want to help you speak more and feel much more confident when you do. So now, let me give you 5 simple, actionable tips to help you get started and begin using your voice in English every single day. Tip number 1. Don't wait for perfect grammar. This is incredibly important. Many learners delay speaking because they think, "I will speak when my grammar is perfect. I need to learn more first. I don't want to make a mistake." But the truth is, you do not need perfect grammar to start speaking effectively. You only need to be clear. Can the other person understand you? If the answer is yes, then your English is working. Listen to this example. Yesterday, I go to the park. Is the grammar perfect? No, it should be went. But do you understand the meaning? Absolutely yes. And that's what truly matters for communication. Think about children learning to speak. They don't know grammar rules. They say things like, "Me want juice," or "I know like this." But everyone understands them, and they get better with time. You can do the same. Making mistakes is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It means you are trying, you are learning, and you are actively using English in real life. Even native speakers make grammar mistakes sometimes. So please don't be afraid, don't wait. Start speaking now with the grammar you have. Use simple words and short sentences. Most importantly, just say what you want to say. Over time, your grammar will naturally improve, but you will already be speaking, and that's truly amazing. Remember this. Fluent with mistakes is better than silent with perfect grammar. Speak first, polish later. You've got this. Tip number 2. Learn in chunks, not single words. Here's a big tip, my friend, and it can truly change how you learn English. Don't study one word at a time in isolation. Instead, learn in chunks. So, what exactly are chunks? Chunks are short phrases or groups of words that people use together every day in real life. They naturally go together. For example, you might learn the word busy. But in real life, people often say, I'm a bit busy right now. Or, sorry, I've got a lot on my plate. Or even, I'm swamped today. Each of these is a chunk. When you learn these chunks, something truly amazing happens. You don't have to build sentences from scratch. You don't have to stop and think, how do I say this in English? The complete phrase is already stored in your brain, ready to use. It's like having pre-built blocks of language that you can quickly grab and use in real conversations. Phrases like, can I help you? I'm not sure. That sounds great. Or, what do you mean? These are examples of real English. This is how people naturally speak. When you use chunks like these, you instantly sound more natural, more fluent, and much more confident. So, how do you learn chunks effectively? Here are some easy ways. Listen to real conversations from podcasts, TV shows, or movies. Pay close attention to the phrases people use again and again. When you find a good one, write it down, not just one word, but the full phrase. For example, I'll get back to you, or it depends on the situation, or that's a good question. Then, say them out loud, repeat them, practice them. Try to use them in your own speech. You can even record yourself and listen back to hear how you sound. Every time you hear a useful phrase, ask yourself, can I use this in my own life? Could I say this at work, at a cafe, or with a friend? If the answer is yes, then learn it, keep it, and start using it. Remember, don't just build English word by word. Build it chunk by chunk. Tip number 3. Speak to yourself. This tip might sound simple, but it is incredibly powerful. If you truly want to speak English well, you must speak English every single day. But here's the problem many learners face. Sarah, I have no one to talk to. I don't live in an English-speaking country. I don't know any native speakers. I understand this challenge, my friend. But here is some great news. You don't need a partner. You don't need a teacher. You don't even need a friend. You can speak to yourself. Yes, talk to yourself in English. I know it may sound a little strange at first, but trust me, this works, and it works incredibly well. Speaking to yourself is one of the very best ways to practice English regularly. Why? Because you can do it anytime, anywhere. At home, in your car, during a walk, while cooking dinner, or even in the shower. There's no schedule to worry about, no pressure, just you and your voice. So, what should you say when you talk to yourself? Well, you can describe what you are doing in the moment. I'm making coffee now. It's raining outside. I need to charge my phone. Now I'm opening the window. You can talk about your day. Today I feel tired. I have a meeting at 10. I want to go for a walk later. You can even ask yourself questions. What do I want for dinner? Why is this important to me? How can I learn faster? You can even act out short conversations by yourself. For example, hello, how can I help you today? Then you can reply, yeah, I'd like a coffee, please. and then yourself again. Sure, anything else? You can play both parts, practicing real-life situations in your own private space. Why is this so helpful? Because when you speak to yourself, you train your brain to find words faster. You build fluency without any stress or judgment. You learn to think directly in English. It's like going to the gym, but for your brain and your mouth. You are exercising your English every single time you speak out loud. And the best part? No one is watching, no one is listening, no one is judging. You are free to make mistakes, to try again, and to repeat as many times as you want. If you speak to yourself every day, your brain will start to think in English. You will stop translating. You will feel much more ready to speak with others, and you will feel more confident and more fluent. Tip number 4. Use AI, artificial intelligence. This tip is very modern and incredibly useful. AI means artificial intelligence, like tools such as ChatGPT or Copilot or Pi, the AI assistant. You can ask these AIs questions, you can have conversations with them, and you can speak and practice English every single day. The best part is, AI never gets tired. It's always ready to talk, and it will never judge your mistakes. So, you might ask, which AIs can help you practice speaking? My favorite is ChatGPT. You can type your messages or even speak to it using your phone's microphone. It can correct your sentences, help you practice dialogues, and even give you ideas for conversation topics. Another great option is Pi, the personal AI assistant. You can talk with it, and it speaks back with a soft, friendly voice. These apps allow you to speak and listen in real time, just like a real conversation. Here's how you can use AI. Try one of these apps. Start a simple chat. Say something like, "Hi, I'm learning English. Can we talk?" Or, "Let's practice a short conversation in a cafe." Then, speak or type your message. The AI will respond. You can reply again, and the conversation continues. It's a safe, no stress, no pressure place to practice. You can also ask the AI, "Please correct my English," or "Can you speak slowly and simply with me?" It will help you repeat things and explain words so you learn while speaking. Why is this so helpful? Because you're not just studying English, you are actively using English. You are practicing real conversations. You are training your brain to think in English, and you are building your fluency step by step with a patient and always available partner. Tip number 5. Use the 4-3-2 technique. This is a powerful tip. Simple, but it helps your fluency grow fast. Let me explain how it works. First, choose a short topic. This could be a story you heard, a podcast episode you listened to, or just something interesting that happened in your day. Now, here's the technique. Step 1. Speak about that topic for 4 minutes. Speak slowly, tell the full story, and use as many details as you can. Step 2. Take a short break, maybe 1 minute. Then, speak about the same topic again, but this time, for only 3 minutes. Now you need to speak a little faster. You will say the same things, but you must organize your thoughts better and be more concise. Step 3. Take another short break. Finally, speak about the topic one more time, for just 2 minutes. Now you really need to speak smoothly, without long pauses. You know the story well, and you can say it clearly and fluently. You are much more ready. This is a great technique. But why is it so effective? Because the more times you tell the same story, the more automatic your English becomes. You don't have to stop and think so much for words. You already know the vocabulary. You already know how to form the sentences. And now, you can say them faster and much more fluently. You can even record all these versions if you want to. Listen back and hear your own progress. You will notice that your final 2-minute version sounds stronger, more confident, and more fluent. So, we've talked about why many learners can understand English but still find it hard to speak. Remember, speaking is an active skill that takes consistent practice. You must use your voice and use it every day. And now for the special secret I promised you at the beginning. The ultimate trick to connect all these tips and truly bridge the gap between understanding and speaking. Integrate these practices into your existing daily routine, even for just a few minutes. Don't try to add an extra hour of study. Instead, choose one of these tips like speaking to yourself while you cook, or practicing chunks during your commute and make it a tiny, non-negotiable part of your day. By making English an active ingredient in your daily life, you train your brain to naturally produce the language, turning passive understanding into active, confident speech. Your challenge for today is to choose one of the 5 tips I shared, whether it's learning chunks, speaking to yourself, or trying the 4-3-2 technique, and commit to practicing it for just 5 minutes tomorrow. Share in the comments below which tip you chose. This is the Wisdom English Podcast. I'm Sarah, and I believe in your ability to unlock your voice and speak English with confidence. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom English Podcast channel to watch our next videos.